Goal umpires, Samantha Bradley and Philip Laboon. To the boundary umpires, Liam Brown, Peyton D and Kelsey Hunt. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you once again to the 2015 Sydney Grand Final between Charlton and St.Arnaud. We'll get Haley to report and the national anthem.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 2015 Grand Final here at Donaldson Park in Wedderburn. St.Arnaud versus Charlton. What beautiful weather, and it looks like St.Arnaud are kicking to the St.Arnaud end, we'll call that, will we? Or the Logan end.
Towards the scoreboard.
And that there's probably a 2 or 3 goal breeze, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it'll make a little bit of a difference. But it's sort of on and off, so we'll see how we go.
Just about set for the first bounce.
By the looks of it, McNamee's gone back as a loose man, so we'll see if that works out for him for a start. It should be interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. A bloke of his calibre just playing as a loose man is probably a waste, but here we go. There'll be no bounce, it'll be a throw-up. Play commences 2015 Grand Final.
Wells out to Vassallo. There's a bit of a scrap early on. Bloomer can't get it out.
And
looks like we'll have a ball up.
Yeah, solid tackle there. Zane Sullivan in underneath the pack as usual. Former St.Arnaud player.
Zane will be all over it today. Solo gets the kick out. Wells is streaming on. Cooper, one of the Aboriginal boys, getting in early. Really good to see him get a touch on. They really need them today. Out
of bounds on the outer side, probably the wing, just a bit forward of the wing on the St.Arnaud end. Ball comes in. Wells, a big knock again. Tees waits for it. He's well tackled. Dispossessed, but no, gets rid of it. A bit of a forearm jolt there, but I think we'll see another ball up here.
Yeah, she's a pretty stop-start game. I think it'll be like that for a fair bit early on, so just need to wait for it to open up a bit.
Yeah, the speed of St.Arnaud and both St.Arnaud and Charlton might open up later on. There's a quick kick into the St.Arnaud forward line, but long kick out towards Walklade. Nearly need me glasses out that far side. Zane Sullivan and
young Jabber or Tip and Waddy.
Tip and Waddy, I'll leave them names to you. I think those St.Arnaud boys. There he is again, but Kyriakides picks up. Handballs back to Tees. Back to Kyriakides again on the outer side wing. Long kick, beautiful kick up towards Zane Sullivan, but I think it might be out of bounds on the full. St.Arnaud's kick.
Bloomer kicks it in short to Vassallo. They really need to go through those two boys early. Kicks is a grubber. It's been turned over.
Tees, handballs into trouble there. We've got a heap of blokes standing in front of us. It's a bit hard to see the play here, but Charlton's free kick on that outer side wing.
And Ambrose McIntyre, nice strong mark, goes to McNamee. He's probably going to be sitting there for most of the day.
Outside, Sam O'Connor takes the ball. He goes out wider towards Lukey Mulquinny. Very important to Charlton's chances. Bit of speed, but he was rounded up pretty quickly. That's a poor handball by Luke. But he follows up with a great tackle. Great tackle, and that's a free kick.
A little bit slow to pick it up. Just couldn't get his hands on it, and that allowed Mulquinny to get onto it.
That was Robert Elliott for St.Arnaud. Luke Mulquinny takes the ball. And he's got 50.
And we've given 50.
Don't know if it was much there, but he's got it.
Yeah,
he won't change his decision, I'll bet you that.
Nothing will change the umpire's decision.
So Luke Mulquinny's kicking towards the Wichita, a bit over 50 metres out. There's a lead and a nice one too, and it's Mark Vigas.
He's just caught McNamee off guard there.
Yeah, you can be a loose man, but you probably still have to pick somebody up.
Yeah, that's true. They're going to be down there at some stage, so you've got to be onto it.
He's very important to Charlton's chances. Mark Vigas from about, say, 38.
Yeah,
nice off the boot.
Lovely kick.
That's a goal. Great goal. Good start there for Mark Vigas, and that's the first score on the board. We'll call it the Tormy's IGA scoreboard. no, we won't. But at Charlton, 1 goal, 6 points to St.Arnaud, yet to score. At least some of the crowd could see the humour in that scoreboard. we better give Weers a plug at some stage, I suppose. Up she goes again.
Wells gets tapped down. Vassallo kicks long forward, but there's a man back.
Daniel Tees, safe in defence. Just a pity it was Reece Thompson and not Daniel Tees, so And out to Korakides, who'll take the kick here on the half-back flank on the grandstand side. Yeah, there's a few long sleevers for Charlton, which sort of throws you out with dark hair, but into the centre to Kieran Sate. Takes the mark. They're just building up slowly. Not much going on here.
Yeah, it's very stop-start footy. So
James Baird, nice pass. Just probably against the Breeze, working it slowly forward. Plenty of congestion, and goes short again to Joe McLean. He goes wide, Darren Walklate, and we've progressed about 25 metres probably, but I suppose they've still got possession.
Yeah,
that's a good kick, and there's a good mark to James Baird. Plays on quickly to Luke Mulquinny, who kicks, and we've got Michael Laffoon. He's about 40 out.
Yeah,
directly
about 40
in front.
Out. Be kicking from about 50, so he should be able to make the distance.
Bit of a breeze. It'll take his best, I think.
Yeah.
Son of Noddy. Geez, he's got onto it all right.
On sideways. Oh, almost.
Touched and through for one behind. That takes the scoreboard 1-1-7 Charlton to
no score yet. So McNamee takes a kick out.
One way of raking up the stats, I suppose. That's probably
plays onto himself.
Do that myself.
And goes long towards Wells. Wells can't get there.
St. Sullivan in pursuit, but over the boundary line and out of bounds.
I really do need the glasses here.
Yeah, I can't see. I'm blind. Probably
Ball in. McGrath, was it? Got the tap down to Vasolo. Vasolo's gone forward. And I'm not sure who that was. I can't see.
Shane Rogan grabs the ball, but he's tackled immediately, and he's going to ball it up. He took a while. He gave him a chance to get it out, but there was no hope of that. Geez, I tell you what, we're fairly important. We've got the security moving the people in front of us here, so highlight of me day.
Makes us feel important here.
Fairly scrappy there on the half-forward line. Reece Thompson picks it up and clears. Beautiful bit of play. He looks for Luke Mulquinny. He looks to have a bit too much speed for this bloke, but he's corralled him. Well done there. And he kicks up forward to a one-on-one, but St.Arnaud will clear.
And Durwood can't.
Oh, no, he won't.
Grab the ball.
Sam O'Connor. And that's a beautiful kick. Oh, he's dropped a mark, Judd. Play on's the call. Drives back into it. Stacks on the mill. But
Cunningham kicks it out. He's been an inclusion this week. The only in for the Saints. Out to Jesse.
St. Sullivan, Ben Walklate, handball to T, streaming down the outside flank there, but his kick is very wide and out full. Wide.
And Cunningham will get a second kick in 10 seconds.
He hadn't played for a while, Cunningham?
He played last week in the twos.
Oh, yep,
yeah,
yep. There, so,
yep.
So he's not completely bereft of match practice?
Probably not 100%, but this McNamee and the Saints coaching staff are gone with him, so you got to hope that he has some sort of impact. Ball in on the wing.
Carlton Dry's on special keg there behind me. He's asking me what specials we got, so there you go, and there's a free kick at centre half forward. Shane Rogan, I think it was, a long kick, and Joe McGrath, nice mark, used the body well.
Lovely mark. Charlton's just getting a lot of space early on, and it's really affecting how the play's been run. So on top early, Charlton, they look to capitalise.
You get time here, viewers, to catch your breath, because Joe McGrath goes back a long way and takes a long time, but usually, well, except for the second semi-final, usually a fairly accurate kick.
Yeah, he's been pretty accurate all through his footy.
Oh, he stabbed at that and missed it badly. That's not a good start for the day for Joey McGrath. That's another point, 1-2-8. Charlton to St.Arnaud yet to score. Charlton have probably had a bit more of the play at this stage, but sort of no damage has been done yet.
But the main thing is they're controlling the ball as McNamee kicks out to Dyke. Handballs onto Nick Baldwin. Benny Batters is in there. And they're just fumbling around with it right about.
Now it looks like a turnover there. No,
they've got it out to young Justin Cooper. Pink boots should be easy to see today.
And nice hairstyle there. Got the raccoon sort of white bit on the back of the head. So, but
out to Jesse.
Good delivery.
They've got an inside 50, but they just can't seem to get their hands on it while they're in there. It just gets turned over straight away.
And then straight away, and then a nice pass out to Shane Rogan, who goes out to the outer side flank. He's set tees a bit of a task here, but the ball rolls out of bounds on the outer side flank. We don't have a time clock either. We can't tell you how much time.
I nearly did have one, but
didn't press it. We'd be playing about 8 minutes, I suppose, into the first quarter, but there's a free kick to St.Arnaud. Yours.
It goes out to Cooper. Cooper with the pink boots.
Oh, that's a shocking turnover straight to Benny Walklate. Another one of the long sleeve players for Charlton. Over to Kyriakides, who comes out wide to Aaron Walklate, who covers a lot of ground. And not a great kick, but you'll get a second chance here, hopefully. Sam O'Connor started quite well. He kicks it long, and James Baird's have it. Oh, he's dropped what he should have taken.
Oh, and he might get it back yet.
There's still a chance here. Vigas picks up in the quarter, has a snap around the... Geez, that's not a bad effort. And Lockie Cunningham sees it over the line for another behind. 1-3.
Saints players either just can't get their hands on the ball or they're just slipping over. It's a real problem so far. So Cunningham's taking the kick in this time. Out.
James Baird, no, play on.
Thompson good, out to Matty good. Handballs to Gav Fasolo, he goes long. And McNamee's gone forward now, so...
Ben Walklade well wrapped up, and he's
McNamee's all over him.
That was a good tackle. He sort of had no chance there, Benny Walklate. Oh, that's a shocking kick straight to Sam O'Connor. Back to Ben Walklate. Looks inside. Should have been a downfield, but probably not that much in it. Zane Sullivan attacked hard there. Gets the ball. He's gone. He got rid of it. Out wide to James McGrath. Vigas back to James McGrath, who goes long into the forward pocket. And that might be another out in the full, is it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Very wide. Dyke to kick in. Goes short to Matty Good. Matty Good out of the 50, sees Bloomer in the middle, and Bloomer's off. Off to Vasolo. Vasolo's had a lot of the ball early for the Saints.
That's a good grab.
He's been very, very effective so far. Kicks long inside 50. McNamee just can't wrestle off his opponent.
Well done by Joe McLean. He mopped up. That looked like a throw from here, but ambulance is in the road. Stacks on the mill, and we'll have another ball up half forward flank for St.Arnaud. Throw in Wells, grabs it out of the ruck, handball. It's over to you, number 4 for Ben Batters. Kicks it forward, but there again.
They're just not kicking with any purpose into the forward line. It's really...
smacking it in.
Yeah.
Charlton seem to have the answers at the moment. Out wide, that's a shocking kick, and Batters will take the mark.
Tip and Waddy, Jabba. Just can't get his hands on it. Kirk Luby has a kick. He's tackled in... while he's trying to kick it, and it's
good
just
mark
a turnover.
again by Reece Thompson. Thompson takes the ball short out of the back line to Kyriakides. He's gone wide to someone behind the ambulance, and there was no one behind the ambulance, so that was to nobody really. Sam O'Connor, it's out of bounds. Oh, a bit of a short one. Quick one to the midriff there.
And we've given away a free kick.
Yeah, I think... no.
Oh, wow.
I think the umpire was right there, boys. Sam O'Connor slipped a quick one into the midriff, and he got caught.
And Wells just goes long in. They just can't find an option in forward. They need to pick that up if they're going to be effective on the scoreboard and to this game.
Probably look a little bit more dangerous than McNamee up forward, but there's Needs, is it?
Yes.
And there they go. These blokes do it well.
Young
but
jabber.
It's out of bounds again.
Trying to create a bit of magic there, but just knocked over in the kick.
He probably needs to get the pink boots on to get a bit more magic. He's sort of not as noticeable, the bloke with the raccoon haircut, but
yeah,
still pretty clever players, aren't they?
Yeah,
that's ball out of the ruck.
Amazing when they get the ball.
Needs grab that one out of the ruck and, of course, tackles straight away. That's dropping the ball. So Winsell will take the kick in the back pocket there for Charlton. Plays on. Comes out to where we've got no idea who's there.
And it's been knocked over the line, but
I think so.
From our position, it's not really noticeable.
No. The camera's up high, but the commentators are down on ground level, so with the cars and crowd in front of us, it's a bit hard to see.
Wells knocks it down out to Coughlin. Nick Coughlin, he was missing from the second semi-final.
There's a good grab. Sammy O'Connor plays on quickly to Aaron Walklade, who's off. Puts on the afterburners and away he goes. And Vigas. That's a nice kick. He's just outside 50, so he'll be looking for a lead up here. Joe McGrath leading very, very deep, and he won't be that deep because that's nearly outside the cars, that one.
Once again, another wide kick by Charlton going in for.
They do this a fair bit. They go fairly wide, Charlton, unfortunately, but...
Oh, I suppose if it's worked for them all year, why not continue it?
No, that's dead right, and maybe not that wide.
Kicks it long towards Wells. Wells taps it on, hopefully to Bloomer.
Danny Wright's gone.
Great tackle by Bloomer.
Just a little...
And he's on quickly to Vasolo again. He's had some
kicks this quarter, Vasolo over the back here. St.Arnaud, a chance here he goes.
Young jabber. And there's been a free kick. Who to? To McNamee. Yeah, McNamee's received a free kick for holding the man.
And he's usually a bit of a dead-eyed dick, McNamee. So I'd say go start walking back to the centre.
I'd definitely put my money on McNamee kicking this, I'll tell you what.
Holy shit. That's a beautiful pass, isn't it, really?
Oh, it was a terrible kick, but the reaction of young Biff Coughlin, it made it into a good kick.
Yeah, I'd say he might have been just a touch surprised by that one coming his way, I think.
And he's kicked it. He's kicked it from the boundary.
So there we go.
Nathan Coughlin.
Tormy's IGA scoreboard goes to 1 goal, 6 to 139. It mightn't be written on the scoreboard, but we'll say whatever we like, whenever we like.
Yeah, that was a much needed goal by the Saints. They really haven't penetrated the Charlton defence so far, and that was the one time they've gotten through for 1 goal.
Yeah, sort of McNamee, the free kick, you'd expect him to kick that every time, but they worked hard for that goal.
Wells jabs it out to Needs. Needs onto Batters. Batters goes inside 50, another dribble kick.
Reece Thompson picks it up, gets himself out of trouble. Handballs out wide to Daniel Tees, who goes long out this side. That's a mongrel up finger, whatever they call it, up country finger breaking punt kick, and goes out of the boundary line and out of bounds. Plays evened out a bit here in the last few minutes, and Arnaud are sort of having a bit more of the ball. Like Charlton sort of probably dominated a bit in the first 8 minutes, but pretty even contest now.
Yeah, Wells grabs it out of the ruck. He's been tackled. That's holding the ball automatically.
No advantage. I think he wanted to take the advantage, but you can't.
Just can't afford to do that, really.
No, once you grab it out of the ruck, you're open slather, aren't you?
Pretty much. You really need to already know what you're doing with it before you grab it out.
Sun's got a bit of bite in here. I'd say we're going to need to keep our refreshments up this afternoon. Good lead. Does defensive work. Yeah, but
Wales out to Thompson. Good
kick.
Great kick into Baldwin, who goes to Bloomer. Bloomer's just a shank kick into inside 50, making the boys work, and Cooper's got it.
Aaron Walkley
Handballs
picks
it
it up. Caught Kieran Sate, cake of soap, but he grabs hold of it and just goes straight down the middle, and that's looked like not a bad pass. Joe McGrath's gone.
Oh, he's gone there.
For all money. He was looking for an option, but he probably Joe's not quite quick enough to be looking for too many options, I don't think, but
yeah,
not to worry.
And Dyke gets the ball.
Yeah, he went to handball, and Reece Thompson across the front punches down to the ground, but it's St.Arnaud.
Out to Vasolo. Vasolo again.
How many kicks he had?
Very
15?
nice short into needs. Vasolo's been everywhere at this stage. It's definitely been St.Arnaud's best on.
He was running past there for a handball off needs, but he probably needs to play a bit more with Daniel, because he would never handball when there's a chance of kicking a goal, I wouldn't think.
Exactly right. Once Needs grabs the ball, he's only looking one way.
The goals.
So
and
Needs goes long.
Jeez, it's right to the line. There's a big mark.
Not too bad.
Oh, that should have been paid, really, to St.Arnaud.
Almost. It's a bit of a scrap around. Everyone's trying to put their boot to the ball, and we've found a free kick to Charlton.
And it's Aaron Walkley. Comes out wide to James McGrath. He'd want to grab that because the little fella will be a bit quick for him, but no, he's infringed and gets a free kick. Goes back towards the centre to Joe McLean. McLean, that's a shocking kick. But Dean McKay made it look good, takes off, takes a bounce. Oh, he sort of nearly lost that, didn't he? But nearly ended up a good pass. James Baird dropped what he should have taken. Now it's back St.Arnaud's ball. No, Anthony Judd, good piece of play, but it won't pick up for him. It does now. Breaks clear, onto his left foot.
And, wow, they've got tipping Waddy down the back line. That's probably not his usual position, but he's done well to get it out. Well done, the young fella. On to Vasolo again, in the middle. Goes long inside forward.
I don't know
out to Nick Coughlin. Oh, he's had a fly. Just can't get his hands on it.
Thompson picks it up and gets tackled high, and he'll take the free kick. Yeah, they've moved him back, the young Indigenous boy. He's got to give him a bit more run, I think, in the back line, but he looked pretty impressive that time.
Yeah, they needed that run out of the back line. And
I still think he needs the pink boots and a bit of a white in his hair so we can pick him up a bit better, but... Long kick up forward, Joe McGrath in front. Picked up there by Joe. Handball out to Joe McLean. Beautiful. Sells the dummy. Goes for goal and misses.
Kick. Almost.
1-4. 10 to one straight goal. 6.
Durwood goes out to Matty Good. Matty Good takes a couple of steps and goes bang to Nick Baldwin. Nick just can't take the mark.
James Baird sums up his options and goes forward, and James McGrath this time, he plays on quickly. He's going for home here. And it's coming around.
Not quite.
Oh,
not
no,
quite.
the goal umpire. It might have swung just after the post, but he, from where we're sitting, it looked quite impressive, but the goal umpire, he knows better. He said one behind. So that's 1-5-11.
And Cunningham goes out and kicks it straight to a Charlton's player.
Mick Laffin drives it long. This is, he put his thing. Vigas has picked it up. Snapshot round the corner, and that's another point. 1-6.
The important thing is Charlton are turning the ball over in dangerous spots, and they're having these shots on goal because they're working a lot harder. Yeah, you take Vasolo and Wells away, like they're the main two contributors for St.Arnaud so far. Oh, there's a nice kick. Out to Wells. I don't think it was meant for him, but it was a good kick. Vasolo and Wells, and a played on to Matty Good. He's getting a bit of the ball, Matty Good. Out to the wing to Jesse. Jesse goes long towards half forward, and there's just no one there. That's he just picked him out. That was a shocking kick, really. And it's happening all over the ground. They're just kicking and hoping. Rogan kicks it up forward, and that's marked to Jimmy Baird. Jimmy Baird a long way from centre forward. Joe McLean very quick with the hands. Laffin's well clear. Goes for the pass towards Joe McGrath. Good defence there, and St.Arnaud will mop up. Bloomer kicks long out to the wing. Nick Baldwin stuck the head. That's got to be gone. It's got it out.
That's ball as well. Stacks on the mill. They'll just ball it up here. Nearly just on the St.Arnaud side of the centre. I'd say we'd be nearly 17, 18 minutes gone.
We'll be getting pretty close.
I would think so, to the 20-minute mark, yeah. And not a lot of scores, so it mightn't be a lot of time on. Another ball up.
Wales taps it down again to Coughlin. Coughlin can't get it out.
Joe McLean, geez, he's good in traffic. He gets it out to Tees. Handball's over to... He's gone, but he got a boot to it somehow. Tees follows up, so does Vigus. And that'll be a free kick to St.Arnaud. And as usual, you can hear in the background a lot of very good umpires in the crowd. There's quarter time. So quarter time, that's Charlton 1-6-12. Leads St.Arnaud 1-6. So a pretty even first quarter. Summing up there, what do you think?
For the Saints, Wells and Vassallo are definitely the standouts. I'd like to see McNamee get into it a little bit more. Looks like they've injected him up forward, but they just can't get it down to him.
No, and I'd say, like, Charlton, pretty even so far. No real stand-ups. Joe McLean's been very good in the clinches. Reece Thompson at centre-half-back's had a bit of the ball. But, yeah, no real standouts. Just a good even performance so far. So I'd say we can look forward to a very good second quarter. Good on you, mate.
We're getting there.
I'll get Shane. Tell him we need cold beers. How are you, Bernie? We'll get off our personal experiences and goal kickers in that quarter. Mark Vigus is the goal kicker for Charlton, and
Nathan Coughlin for St.Arnaud. Nice one from the boundary.
Righto, we're just about set to go again. Dean Goodrich looks like he's the man in the middle this time. No, he's not. Umpires weren't too bad that quarter. They sort of let it go a bit.
Yeah, no, it was really good. It's good when they don't have much of an impact on the game. They're just calling out what they see. As we get ready for the second quarter, Wells goes up, taps it down, out to space. Young Jabba goes back to Wells, out to Vassallo. McNamee, sorry. Out to Cooper again. Thompson, good, can't pick it up. Up to McNamee again.
And Walklade, he hits it out of the hands there. Good, strong play. Gets a handball out, but it looks like it'll come out of bounds here on this side. In front of the grandstand, and we'll have another throw in. McGurk and Wells.
Goes out the back. Vassallo picks it up, handballs it out to Matty Good. Matty Good tries to break through, but he can't. Hold the ball.
He's pinged him. Laffin plays on quickly. Streams forward. Oh, Jesus, over the top there. Good spoil. Luke McQuinney goes to ground when he should have stayed. He's up again pretty quick. He's got hold of it. Quick handball to Joe McLean. Kicks long and high. And a good mark there.
Nice mark by Samuel Dyke. Kicks it out wide to Luke Wells. Wells can't mark it. It's on the ground. Really tough contested, and we're going to have a ball up.
They're right behind the ambulance, so we can... Up they get. Wells and Vigus. Big influence on the game already. Wells, McGurk probably won that tap out.
Yeah.
Then it comes out of our vision again, so contested ball back towards Laffin. Korakides stacks on the mill. No, it's come out again. Sam O'Connor's got it this time. He's tackled quickly. There's the man with the nice haircut.
Comes out, kicks to the wing to Baldwin, can't mark it.
Reece Thompson, big fist. Then he handball from Tees to Ben Walklate. He goes out wide, but this is out straight to... Oh, he's dropped what he should have taken.
Just can't grab it. Picks it up, runs, and goes out to Nick Baldwin. He's got 2-on-1.
Reece Thompson again, straight through. Well done there. Good contested play. He handballs it out towards Walklate. Stacks on the mill again here, and oh Jesus, that's they want to pull it up a bit quicker than that.
He's found a free kick out of that one,
and they're probably
it's on.
He should have paid it earlier because someone will get hurt when you let him dive in like that. But
yeah, this
little fella must have shit himself a little bit there. That bloke dropping that easy mark, but
it's a bad part of footy. We really don't need this in a grand final of all things.
That's poor umpiring there, really, to be honest, because. If he had paid that earlier, the first instant, none of that would have happened then.
Wells, handballs back to Matty Good. Matty Good goes long.
Oh, Thompson drops, and here he goes, the man with the raccoon haircut.
Runs around one.
Look at that. That's
nice
good play.
Short kick to McNamee.
That was a bit of
he definitely knows where to kick it to. It's out to Coughlin, my bad.
As long as it kicks the goal. Sit down in front, you blokes.
Coughlin, he's usually a pretty good kick.
Good player, this bloke. He sort of could turn a game for you.
And it's good enough. Yeah, umpire doesn't mind it.
No, he ran that way in the first quarter and gave it a point, but that one straight through the middle by Coughlin, usually a fairly reliable cook, and scores a equal. On the Weirs IGA St.Arnaud scoreboard this quarter, we better make it to even things up. 2 goals straight 12 to 1-6-12 Charlton. So I reckon the scoring end's swung around a little bit here. I'd say it's pretty neutral now. There's no breeze to speak of.
Yeah, most of the day it's been down to the scoreboard end, and it's like there's no wind around, so it makes for a fairly even contest.
Yeah, well, Charlton did most of the attacking that end in the first quarter, so we'll see how it unfolds.
Umpire balls it up again. And no one can get a hand to it.
Kyrikides, quick handball out to McLean, who's been in everything, and James Baird drops another chest mark.
Robbie Elliott picks it up, goes towards Jesse.
Oh, there's a mark over the back. Ben Walklade takes it.
And he's holding the ball.
Oh, jeez. I'd say he stopped because he paid the mark, but he paid the mark a bit. Now he's called play on. I don't think these friggin' umpires know what they're friggin' doing.
Luby's gone forward towards Coughlin, goes up, just can't bring it down.
Reece Thompson picks up the ball and clears as he usually does.
Out to Bloomer, he's got a bit of space, just can't get there. Quinny's beating him to it.
Riley.
So they go forward. Elliott's tapped it back to, I think that was McNamee. He's got it back and just kicked it down towards Jabba, young Tipperary. And Bloomer's gone forward to Jacob Tillig. Chips it into Kirk Luby.
They're moving the ball well here.
He's called play on here.
Jeez, I tell you what, some of this umpiring leaving a bit be desired. Sam O'Connor takes the ball, kicks it long. No one over the back. Big fist from the St.Arnaud player. Judd doesn't realise he's got someone right behind him. Oh, that's the dummy handball, they call that, over McNamee. Long kick up forward.
Nice mark.
And we find Joe McGrath.
Looks like we spoke a bit earlier about those umpires at quarter time. They were doing all right. And
but Jesus, they've started. If you were talking about a player, you'd say they've started this quarter in shit form. But they have. There've been some really mystifying decisions these first 5 minutes, but they'll lift their game. Joe McGrath, that familiar long run-up, directly in front. Stabs at it.
And he loves
Umpire
it.
Doesn't move either.
He loves it.
That's a goal.
Gives the fist pump and Charlton back ahead.
Where's IGA scoreboard? 2-6. 18 to 2 straight 12.
6 minutes into the second quarter.
Oh,
yeah.
No, just those three there. Just. Thanks, boys. You're right there. You're right there.
Umpire throws it up again. They don't worry about the bounce here. Taps down to McNamee. Vasolo can't get a hand on it.
McGrath trying to kick it forward. Someone diving. That'd be Zane Sullivan. Jeez, he's a gutsy little player. Former St.Arnaud player for a year or two, Zane.
He loves to get in and under.
It's pretty easy for him. He's pretty small. He's a terrier.
Charlton goes third man up, but they can't get it.
James McGrath, big, long, high kick. That's a rainmaker. No one there.
Cunningham can't hold on to it. He's been tackled. Pressure kick.
Luke McQuinney runs over it. We got Joe McLean. Judd runs into an absolute wall, and
It's run into 3 players, and there's been a free kick paid. Bloomer's taken the kick. Has to think about it before going out to Tillig. Tillig goes forward to McNamee. McNamee just takes his time, assesses the situation.
hard to tell where McNamee's playing. He just sort of floats around on his own.
Yeah. Jake Tillig in and under again.
Reece Thompson over the top. There he is. He didn't want that, did he? He might have known that bloke was going to get a free kick. I'm hoping so, because he just ran straight past that ball.
He might have a sixth sense.
They usually have.
Wells out to Tillig. Tillig onto Luby, but he's gotten in the way.
Stacks on the mill again. Plenty of that. It's sort of quite scrambly. A lot of mistakes, really.
Yeah.
Not that clean of ball handling, but that's the pressure of a grand final, I suppose.
Yeah, conditions are perfect, but there's no real explanation for it.
Reece Thompson again. Handball's out the back. See, look at that. That's just very unlike Joe McLean to miss one like that, and it could end up costing Collingwood.
Needsy grabbed the ball, and he's not going anywhere else but goal. There's no point run past for the handball. He's just going to go straight for goal, and he just can't get through.
Touch right on the line by Kieran Sate. McKay brings the ball back into play. That's a nice long kick, and that's Joe McLean. Out to tease, the running half back. He's sort of showing the young bloke that he's there.
Yeah,
that's right, but he stood his ground. He's coming off. The up forward, Joe McGrath crashes the pack, but geez, Luke McQuinney needs to get the screw-in stops or something at half-time. He's fallen over a lot.
Vassallo to Matty Good. Nick Baldwin again just can't grab the ball.
Handball out to Walklate from tees. Over to Aaron Walklate, to Sam O'Connor, who's gone, but back to Aaron Walklate. Another handball. This is good link football. Korakutis, that's a pretty plain kick, but Judd gets it. Luke McQuinney puts on the afterburners. Laffin's clear, goes for home, and puts it straight through the middle.
Umpire did not have to move there. That was a perfect kick.
That was sort of a bit of a mistake by St.Arnaud, but a nice bit of link-up football. Wasn't a great kick by Korakutis, but Laffin on the end of a chain of handballs and straight through the middle. What's that make it? 3-6-24? 2-1-13. Might be a handy point, that 2-1.
Maybe, but it's very early to tell that.
That's dead right. There's a lot left in this game, but that was probably the best bit of ball movement we've seen in the 2 quarters so far, probably.
Yeah, definitely. Umpire throws it up again. Wells has been dominant in there. Taps down to Vassallo. To Nick Coughlin. Again, they just can't grab the ball when the mark is there. And kicks it to his brother, Biff Coughlin.
It must be an ordinary footy, the way they're dropping it.
You'd think there must be something wrong with it.
No, they just seem to be dropping. But then again, I suppose the pressure of a grand final sometimes.
Biff Coughlin waltzes in. Umpire's gone to the side, and it's just missed for a behind.
Hey, Zane. Just stand the other side of Brian, will you? Yeah, good on you, mate. No worries. Long kick, big kick. Thompson dropped probably what he should have taken. Danny Wright and that Sam O'Connor are all on the bottom of the pack there, but we'll have another ball up. You're right there, Chutney. Ball up again, Wells again. Needs.
Out to Needs.
Going for goal, you reckon?
out to Cooper. Cooper's gone back to Bloomer.
Look at that for vision, though. That's great vision by those boys. And he's on the end of it again.
What can he do?
No one can grab hold of him. Tees gets a hand to it, and that's a rush behind 2-3-15, 3-6-24 Charlton. as the sun's streaming down. Congratulate the Wedderburn boys. The beer's nice and cold.
That's the main thing with the grand final.
That's dead right. Tees kicks it out to Kieran Sate. Goes back towards the centre. That's a bit of a nothing kick. Zane Sullivan in a contest there, but St.Arnaud got it.
McNamee almost gets caught. Goes to Baldwin, I think it was.
Here's Vassallo again out the back. Kieran Sate does a good job and it's out of bounds.
Vassallo again, he's all over it.
Head's probably too big, didn't he? Thanks very much there to one of the crowds just giving me a hat. They probably noticed the lack of hair on the top of the head.
Umpire throws it in.
Look at this.
Cooper's gone and just
missed to the right, hasn't he?
Yeah, just...
They're peppering the goals there, St.Arnaud.
Yeah, there's just not that left to right movement that you see in the AFL that you just want when you're kicking it from out there.
That's probably why we're up at Wedderburn. 2-4. St.Arnaud now to 3-6 Charlton. Charlton kick it in. Kicked it to a 1-1. That's Aaron Walklate again gets the ball. Back to Matty Winsell, fumbles. Back to Walklate, the old 1-2. And he goes under the outer side to his brother Ben. Ben takes the ball, comes back towards the centre. Kyra Keaties, long handball this time out there to Shane Rogan. Back to Aaron Walklate. Jizzy covers some ground, this bloke. He takes 2 bounces. Jizzy ran his full measure there. Long kick up to a 1-on-1, Judd and
Cunningham.
Cunningham's doing a good job on Juddy actually at the moment. James Baird.
To Matty Good, he's been tackled.
Throws it out towards Danny Wright, but it's out of bounds in the left-hand forward pocket for Charlton.
Umpire throws it back in. Looks like Dyke's taken the ruck and he's just walked away with it.
Oh, he didn't have the ball there, but no, yes, he has paid that free kick. Zane Sullivan on the outer side wing. Was going to kick it to Luke Mulquinny, thought better of it. Now he still thinks better of it. Goes for the pass, and that'll be James Baird, I reckon. There's the lead out towards Danny Wright, Kirakides. Geez, that's a bullet-like pass.
And another lovely smother by Harley Durwood.
They're doing a good job on Joe McGrath at this stage.
Yeah, he's doing all right. He won the Rookie of the Year this year, so he's really proven himself over the course of the year. And
did he play on McGrath in the second semi? No, I don't know.
I'm not sure, but acts like that go the right way into winning the game anyway.
For sure.
Ball's thrown back in. Wells just knocks his opponent over and taps it out.
Joe McGrath stacks on the mill out to Vigas. He's a very clever player, this bloke, but I think he just got caught then. The umpire was blindsided. He's given a free kick to Charlton. Jeez, I'll tell you what, it might have been there, but geez, there might have been a couple there before that. But anyway.
Take what you can get on these days.
Yeah, that's right. They're paid the big bucks to do what they're doing. But, decisions like that when they're that close to goal can win or lose a grand final. But I suppose you've got to take the ones you can get. He's got to kick it first. This is Luke Mulquinny, about 28 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Comes in. The umpire hadn't moved. I reckon they might like this one.
Yeah,
they have. There's another one.
Charlton are just kicking away at this stage. St.Arnaud 2-4 to 4-6. And
10 scoring shots to 6. That probably nearly sums up the way the game's going so far. Charlton probably had 60% of the play.
And so far we're at about the 16-minute mark of the second quarter. Charlton's really stepped it up a fair bit. It's just a matter of whether St.Arnaud can catch up to them.
There's a free kick there to Aaron Walklate when they come through that centre contest. Hanging on, so they've played on quickly to Sam O'Connor. A long kick up towards James McGrath. It's come to the ground here. Who's got it? No one. Danny Wright tries to kick it off the ground. I think, it's flicked out the back. St.Arnaud have got it now. Number 44, the bloke I accused of being an old man who's only about 25. That was a bit rough. I must apologise to that fella.
And looks like Ambrose McIntyre's taking a mark.
Geez, that's a shocking kick. That's straight to Shane Rogan. Turned that one over. Not that big of similarities in the jumper that you'd kick it straight to your opposition.
Yeah, it was just a lazy kick. He's gone off one step and just didn't really care.
Rogan sizes up the options. There's not many there, but it's come to the ground all St.Arnaud.
There's plenty of St.Arnaud boys around, but it still comes out to Charlton. And they've found a free kick.
Dropping the ball. Lockie Cunningham, he's not playing too bad. First game, he mightn't have had a lot of kicks, but his man hadn't had many.
He's doing the effective 1%ers for his team.
He's got to turn us. This Cooper, this man with the rack.
Cooper's out to Jabba, and he's gone the 1-2. Cooper can go a long way.
Geez, that was a nice kick, but that was well done
Lovely
by Kieran.
kick,
So
and he's got it back.
Again.
Tries to evade his opponent and just can't.
Can't duck the head. Unfortunately, they don't pay that anymore, and we'll get a ball up there. That was. He has got a bit of magic, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, that was a lovely bit of play from the two Indigenous boys.
I suppose when you got a haircut like that, you've got to be able to back it up, and he did on that occasion. There's
and
no
he's
doubt
at
about
it
that.
again.
Tees. Handball, out of bounds. We'll have a throw in on the left half forward flank for St.Arnaud. 2-4 St.Arnaud, 2-4-6 Charlton. That's on the Weirs IGA St.Arnaud scoreboard. Seeing they bagged me for the Tormies IGA in the first quarter. And we'll have another throw in there, a big thump out, and just goes out of bounds again. Wells could make a big difference in this second half. By geez, he's having an influence in the ruck.
Yeah, I think the important thing right now is that St.Arnaud need to create a score out of this because they're falling behind a little bit.
Yeah, a bit of speed there. We see McKay. That's something out of nothing.
Vassallo.
That's a goal. That's a good goal.
Vassallo.
That's a great goal. Vassallo, yeah.
He's grabbed it off the ground and just snapped it around the corner, and he's kicked a lovely goal.
He'd have to be St.Arnaud's best player so far, Vassallo. Shit, he's been in everything.
He's just everywhere.
He turned something out of nothing there, so there's not 3-4-22 to 4-6-30, 8 points of difference in. She's a close battle, a real grand final.
That was a really important goal for St.Arnaud. Getting towards the end of that second quarter, towards half time, they really needed to keep in touch with Charlton.
Breeze has sprung up a bit again now.
Umpire throws it up. Wells taps it down. Charlton get it out again.
Joe McLean just out of the centre. He's very good in the clinches, Joe McLean. Knocked away by St.Arnaud. Luke McQuinney overruns it. They all overrun it. Joe McLean picks it up again, but he's gone.
Tackled by Vassallo. He's grabbed the arm. He won't be going anywhere.
He could have nearly been penalised there, but lucky he had his back to the umpire, and the umpire said, we'll ball that up, no prior.
Goes up again. Wells protects the space.
Sam O'Connor weaves his way through traffic, goes long. What have we got down here? Oh, Danny Wright goes to ground.
Players are everywhere. Bloomer, he's popped up
too much speed
again.
There. He's gone.
And he's gone.
Vigus, he's turned it over. This Danny Wright turns around and kicks a goal. That was a hell of a blue there by Bloomer.
Yeah.
That bad turnover in Charlton. Well, look, I sort of handed over the commentary duties there because St.Arnaud were going to clear, and next minute Charlton have kicked a goal, so that sums it up pretty well, I'd say.
Yeah,
and he comes off the ground now, Danny Wright, after that very handy goal for Charlton.
I don't know whether it was selfish football or there was just no options, but he just tried to take everyone on, and he got caught.
And the rest is history, as they say. Charlton throwing an extra one back here for the last, must be getting close to half time.
We're going about
they go again.
21
that's
minutes.
Good play again there by Shane Rogan. Out to Aaron McGurk. They're attacking again around the outer side, but there's not much there.
Out to McIntyre leading his man to the ball, which is always positive for a backman. Gone out to Bloomer. Bloomer's just banged it on the boot. He's found Tillig. Tillig's chipped it forward into space. Out to Baldwin. Baldwin snaps around the corner. He's trying to get a hand on it. He just doesn't have the speed that he used to have, but he's still managing to lead his opponent to the ball, which is positive for the Saints.
Yeah, I'd say they're probably Daniel needs 34. Matty Winsell, 32. There's a few years among them there, and I'd say both of them would be pretty happy if the other one didn't run too much, I'd say. So there we have Charlton. Shane Rogan. Jeez, that's very dangerous. He gets a handball away to Reece Thompson. That's even more dangerous.
St.Arnaud's all over him here.
He's gone.
And it's a holding the ball.
Well, it had to be. That all started by a very, very, very poor disposal by Shane Rogan. Tried to kick on his left foot and stuffed it up altogether, really. That's about how you'd sum it up.
And no surprise here, McNamee's ended up with the ball, so...
Even though he didn't lay the tackle. He was there somewhere.
At this stage, you just need to be in the vicinity and you can grab the ball.
And he kicks truly.
No question about it. Once it left the boot, straight through the middle. Umpire did not have to move, and J-Mac loves it, and so do the Saints fans.
That was a fairly quick reply, which probably St.Arnaud needed. They'd sort of get it back within 8 points before half-time. So, yeah, we've got a ripping game on our hands at the moment.
It's really setting it up for a really good second half, which is a positive to see for the league, and we really love these close grand finals.
Like last week, the second semi was the same at half-time. Charlton did kick away, but I don't think that'll be happening today. Up she goes, Shane McGrath. Wells again.
Wells.
Look at that. He just
walks out.
And tees. Geez, he saw Cyril Rioli right behind him. He got rid of it pretty quick then. Tees, he wasn't going to hang on to it. They're very quick, these Darwin boys. And we got Stacks on the mill out there. The ball comes out. Zane Sullivan goes forward, but that's Scheisenhausen kick and goes out of bounds on the full. McIntyre, is it? The big tall one?
Yeah, McIntyre kicks it down the wing towards a pack, and it's come out to Charlton.
Ben Walklade, I think he's paid the mark there.
Yeah, he's paid the mark.
He didn't have a lot of it, but he had a bit of it, so he's saying that one's mine. We must be getting very close to half-time here, I'd say.
Yeah, we're pushing around the 25-minute mark, so it must be pretty close.
Geez, that's a long kick. Vigus out the back. Here's Reece Thompson, who's crept down from centre-half back. Have we got anyone here? Joe McGrath.
It's out the back.
They're all down. That was like a bloody 10-pin bowls there. That's not much different to the one up the other end, but it's a ball up this time. Centre-half forward for Charlton at the 25-minute mark. Geez, Ben Walklade kicked that at least 55, 60 metres. It was a fair roost.
Yeah, and I tell you what, a score here would be pretty important for either team.
McNamee's got it. He's wrapped up pretty quick. And they'll ball it up again. Very entertaining first half. 5-6-40. 5-6-36 to 4-4-28. So still 8 points of difference.
And we've just got a little bit of congestion in the Charlton forward half.
A fair few there. St.Arnaud got it here.
And they're out through Luby. Luby goes out to Baldwin. It's just gone over his head. Another
Scheisenhausen. There's two. That's I was going to say there's 3 Scheisenhausen kicks in a row there, but that one set it up as a mark to James Bed. He's kicking. The man on the mark's right on the 50, so just a bit beyond him, I would think. He's given it everything, plus a bit more.
It's going to fall short, and Bloomer just punches it through for a behind.
5-7-37, 4-4-28, 9 points. Very close to half-time here at Donaldson Park. Look at Wells, he just runs all day.
He's just a workhorse for the St.Arnaud, and it's going to be really important that he continues this.
No, he's not. Yes, he is.
McNamee plays on and kicks towards that direction. And it's
number 3.
Biff Coughlin. It's floated up from the forward line.
Geez, they've opened up their forward line here for these young blokes to get back. St.Arnaud, Wells again.
Wells.
So if he's not rucking...
At the fall of the ball.
If he's not roving, he's not rucking, he's bloody roving.
Needs taps it down.
Rogan, well done there. Tease has gone here. Got out of trouble. Got a bit of crowd participation behind us. Sam O'Connor, he's gone. No, he gets a handball away. Wells, that was well done by Kyra. He's fairly clever. He follows it up. Breaks.
And he's been tackled by Baldwin.
Zane Sullivan. Jesus, there's some fumbling going on. Joe McLean.
Oh, wow.
Gets rid of it.
This is intensity.
Judd, he's gone. But they're going to ball this one up.
Don't you just love this intensity from both sides?
Yeah, no, they were fair dinkum there.
It's just amazing. This late in the quarter, they're still going hard at it.
There it is. half-time, low scoring. It was at Witchy Proof in the second semi. It'll probably open up a bit after half-time, but that's a pretty good first half there.
Yeah, well, at half-time we got St.Arnaud 4-4-28 to Charlton 5-7-37.
Don't forget that's on the Weirs IGA score.
Yeah, we love our local IGA here at St.Arnaud and Charlton.
I've taught you well. You're doing a good job there.
Yeah, but best for St.Arnaud to probably be still Wells. He's really working his way around the ground and making a huge impact. Vasolo's getting his hands on the ball as well, even popping up for a goal here and there. And by the looks of it, McNamee's starting to work his way into it.
Yeah, they're probably the best. Charlton, probably Aaron Walklate. I'd say Korakutes has been quite good. Maybe they're on ball brigade. Joe McLean, they've been giving them first use of the ball, but fairly even. No real standouts. Reece Thompson across half back, but yeah, all in all, a pretty even performance in the first half, and we look forward to the second half.
Oh, I can't wait.
Both teams back on the ground and starting to break formation for this second half of the 2015 Grand Final here at Donaldson Park. And yeah, we're looking for a cracking second half. Charlton will have to quell the influence of probably West and Vasolo if they're going to win, and St.Arnaud will probably have to shut down probably Aaron Walklate and Korakutes to for them to win the game. Probably Callum, do you think?
Yeah. Well, the vibe in the St.Arnaud rooms at halftime was pretty positive, despite the fact that they're down by a couple of goals. But they're looking towards their runners such as Luby and Tillig, and the two Darwin boys especially, to create a bit of run and get the ball moving forward.
Yeah, if St.Arnaud get it down there quick, like that's how they're going to test this. Like this Charlton defence has been fairly miserly all year, so if they can get it down there quick there, that's one way of getting Needs one out with Winsell and things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And Charlton are sort of using the same ploy at half-time. If they can get their runners and get the ball out a bit and get it down quickly, that's their... I suppose both sides are really looking to open the game up a bit.
Yeah, that's true. And even at this stage, by the looks of it, even maybe 12 goals would probably win the game.
Yeah, you would think so. I'd see Charlton average about 87 a game. St.Arnaud just over 100, but they'll be flat to get to 100, you'd think, this week.
Yeah. And we're away in the second half, and Wells taps it down to McNamee. McNamee's injected himself in the middle.
That's the biggest push in the back you have ever seen there.
That is a huge push in the back, and he's gotten away with it.
And that umpire was in perfect position for that, so that's...
yeah.
You'd like to nearly see that in the replay. I'd say that was a push in the back.
Oh, definitely. Not...
And you'd back Coughlin in from here.
Yeah, anyway, Nick Coughlin, you'd back him in here, and he's put the arm up straight away once he's kicked it. That's a lovely goal. Nick Coughlin gets the Saints on the board for the second half straight away.
Yeah, I'd say a few four-letter words behind us there about the umpire there, but... The scoreboard won't change how much they swear. That brings it back to a 3-point ball game, so that we're in for a ripping second half here at Donaldson Park.
And that's exactly what St.Arnaud needed there. They really needed to get on the scoreboard early and really impact how the Navies go about this third quarter.
Now that puts a bit of pressure on the Navies. The ball goes up. McGurk sort of half nullified Wells that time. Out to Ben Walklate. Joe McLean slaps it on the boot out wide, but it's that very speedy young
Tip and
boy.
Waddy. Jabba grabs the ball, goes for a bit of a run. He's very quick and just can't find
out
his
of bounds.
forwards.
He might have got a finger on that because otherwise it'd be out in the full. No, it is out in the full, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is out in the full. They're just waiting for the ball to come back. Or maybe he's run out of bounds, so they've called it right back. It was an electrifying run anyway by Jabba.
No, I wouldn't mind having a horse with as much speed as that one. Oh, shit, they've got some fleet of foot. Ball goes to ground. Joe McLean, who's been in everything so far, kicks it to the old man.
Robbie Elliott, he's not quite an old man,
No,
but
he's not. But he kicks it straight to Reece Thompson. As I said, I had to apologise. I had a look in my recorder. I thought this bloke looks like he's got a bit of age on him. He's only 25, so...
yeah, he's still got a fair bit of footy in him,
you would
Robbie Elliott.
That's a Scheisenhausen
Out
kick
to
by
Cooper.
Reece Thompson.
Lovely pink boots. You can still see him. Out to Jesse. Jesse knocks it to ground. There's a bit of a scrap.
Here's Coughlin
And
again.
Nick Coughlin.
Round the corner. That's another goal.
Loves to snap out, and he kicks a lovely goal, and the Saints have captured the lead.
Well, this is deja vu of the second semi-final. Charlton come out after half-time, went bang, 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 but it's St.Arnaud today, and this is the game that counts. They go 6-4 to 5-7.
Tell you what, Coughlin started very well this second half, and he's really, I hate to say it, but history doesn't look like it's repeating itself this time. He's kicking a lot straighter than our last grand final.
Yeah, he's a very dangerous player. Coughlin, match winner on his day. Wells again, walk late off the ground.
And Saints are looking to push forward again, but they just can't.
Luke McQuinney trying to use his speed here on the half-forward flank. Whips it around the corner towards James Baird. He gathers, turns around, given a bit of space, goes for the short kick to Joe McGrath. That's probably, wasn't Joe McGrath, it was Vigus, I think. Tries to get a kick off the ground. Luke McQuinney hasn't got it. And there's a free kick. He plays on quickly. That was a nothing kick. Joe McLean out to McNamee.
McNamee and Cooper. Cooper, McNamee. Till he gets in there.
Geez, they're doing their best to stuff it up.
Cooper back out to McNamee. Out to Matty Good, sorry.
He's off.
And young Luby. This is who they look for at half-time. He's gone for a lovely run and just kicked it into space.
For Solo.
Just nudges it forward.
Well done by Dean McKay. Beautifully mopped up. Takes the ball. Drives it long. Very, very long to nobody out there. Zane Sullivan was standing flat-footed. Then he decided, I better get going, and the man with a raccoon haircut grabs it.
Out to the Saints players, and Vasolo goes at it again. But the pressure by the Navies is just making it a lot harder for them to kick a goal, and it's out of bounds on the full.
6-4 St.Arnaud, 5-7 on the Tormies IGA scoreboard this quarter. Goods haven't got any business, have you, that we'd like to plug as the scoreboard, have we, mate?
No, we're all farmers down there.
All right. And it's James Baird on the outer side wing. Sizing up his options, taking his time. Not much movement here. Mick Laffin comes in over the top, but it's out of bounds.
McNamee's just floating again. Looks to be a little bit more effective this quarter now that the Saints are right in it.
Yeah, great start to St.Arnaud these first 5 minutes of this third quarter. McNamee again, is it?
Speak of the devil, he's got it out, and we've got a hold on Nick Coughlin.
Geez, he's started this quarter on fire.
He's right into it early, and that is a huge kick.
What a roost.
Right down.
Oh, you can't do that, I don't think.
He's paid the free kick.
It had to be, didn't it?
That was a terrible shepherd, and just a terrible act by Vasolo, I think it was.
Nearly had the desired result, but there was always going to be a free kick there. That is a putrid kick by Kieran Sate, but Matty Winsell with that nice big tattoo sleeve takes the ball, looks for tees, and that's a good solid mark, I think.
Oh, as far as we can tell, the ambulance driver might be able to tell us.
Yeah, he's got it, so it must be a mark. Kicks it up high. Jesus, we'd like to be sitting under that as a forward.
And a lovely smother by Matty Good.
Out of bounds. Brother?
Brother.
No, doing a good job.
Yeah, he's doing all right, I suppose.
Older brother or younger brother?
Older brother to me. And it's been wrapped up again by Wells.
Son of legendary full forward for St.Arnaud, Sanger Good.
Yeah.
Kicked over 100 goals in a season.
Yes, and from the ball up, we've found
Luke McQuinney.
A high tackle, Luke McQuinney.
He goes for a short pass, and James Baird will take it. They just sort of thing forward. Geez, Joe McGrath's gone early, but He's led 3 times before he's even seen him, and it's just not got there. That's a good kick.
Lovely kick.
Anthony Judd, and he's not going to give 50. He's a fairly putrid umpire, this bloke. Biggest day of the year, and they send second-rate umpires. Judd kicks long.
It's top of the square. McNamee's just put the fist to it. So's Durwood. There's no one there. It's coming back to Charlton.
Andrew McGurk, I don't know what he thought he was doing there.
Luby gathers. Throws it on the boot towards Cooper.
Oh,
Cooper can't grab it. He's got the speed to get there.
I thought them boots were on fire, but they're pink.
And it's gone out in the full.
There's a good mark to St.Arnaud there.
Luby again. He's another one that's got into it early. He was asked the question at half time, and he's really impacted.
And ball spills out of bounds on the half-forward flank for Charlton, who haven't scored this quarter.
Yeah,
and St.Arnaud have kicked the 2 majors.
Yeah, Charlton are struggling to get it into their forward line, and it's really affecting the way it's being played.
Terrible handball
Elliott
out of pack.
Kicks it forward to
Rogan drops a mark. Underneath, he pulled it underneath there, but my favourite umpire comes in, he's going to bounce it.
Throws it up again. Wales punches it forward.
Gee, St.Arnaud getting first use of the ball. Korakuti's out of the pack there, grabs it, but this will be another ball up there.
Once again, the Saints are all over him. It's really been a great intensity by the Saints this first couple of minutes.
Korakuti's picks it up, looking for someone to hand off to. Ben Walklate. He's kicked very, very wide to his brother, and it'll be... Oh, geez, that's a D-grade bounce, isn't it?
And Luby
that's
kicks
a nice pass,
nice kick to Ben Batters. Ben Batters. Kick's been smothered and we're out of bounds.
Yeah, didn't make the best of that situation, but still in the St.Arnaud's forward half.
Wales taps down again to Luby.
Look at this. Reece Thompson made up good ground there and punches it out of bounds in the right-hand forward pocket for St.Arnaud, who lead by 3 points. Out the back, Aaron Walklate collared pretty quick. Korakuti's, he's gone.
He's given it. Few questionable decisions so far by the umpires, but it's up to the Saints to put the score on the board and make a huge impact from these opportunities, because they won't come every day.
Number 1 man too, is it? The big tall, it is the same bloke. Yeah,
by the looks of it.
Maybe it should be interchanged for umpires. He could nearly have a rest, this bloke.
Yeah, and
this is a pretty important
with the
kick
ball.
out.
We've got Andrew Jesse,
and does not move.
And he loves it. Absolutely loves it. And the Saints boys get around him.
9 points now. That's a handy lead now. 7-4. 46.
46 to
5-7, 37. 9 points. That's a handy little buffer.
Yeah, 9 points. Once again, the Saints capitalise on their opportunities, whether it's given by the umpire or...
That's dead right, yep.
But they are working very hard for it.
And Callum, the umpires don't usually change their decisions either.
Yeah.
The bastards, yeah. Korakuti's driven into the ground again. Different umpire, and he's going to ball it up this time. Last time that might have been holding the ball, but...
Throws it up again. Wells has been pushed out of it, but still gets the tap to McNamee.
Yeah, that'd be about 75 tap outs, I'd say, by now. St.Arnaud's still in control of the ball. Zane Sullivan goes in hard. Stacks on the mill. A few probably sly little ones thrown in underneath there somewhere, but we'll have another ball up.
Yeah, I dare say Wales was probably looking pretty good for best on for St.Arnaud.
Shit by a country mile at the moment for either side. Oh, McGurk rarely wins a tap out, but it goes straight to Vassallo.
Kicks in forward to Needs. Needs runs into his own player.
Reece Thompson grabs it, kicks it out. Kyriakides, Jesus, Luke McQuinney left behind the ball there. Kick forward again. There's still no one there for Charlton. They're looking slow and ordinary at the moment. St.Arnaud looking a little bit quicker.
Yeah, even when they're starting behind, they're just running past them.
It's sort of Kyriakides drives it in long. Joe McLean, that's a good grab actually.
Lovely mark.
Harley Durwood, is it?
Yes.
He's gone for the short pass. Geez, that's dangerous.
Jake Tillig's jumped in. He's little speedster.
That was pretty dumb, really. Football by Charlton.
Ben Batters picks it up, goes towards Nick, but he's slipped over and we're into a 2-on-1. Bloomer taps it out.
Jesus, they're not having a go here.
And kicks it forward towards Needs. Young Tiffin what he needs
look,
to get under
there's Charlton blokes everywhere. I mean, St.Arnaud blokes everywhere here.
Baldwin tries to get past them.
Everywhere.
Jesse.
They're everywhere. Oh,
and
well done by Kyriakides.
But just can't
He's
get
gone
him.
here. He threw that up and punched it. That should have been
Needs
ball.
has a rare handball out to Vasolo. Vasolo kicks forward, and it's a minor score.
Geez, there were St.Arnaud blokes everywhere. They sort of nearly made a meal of that. They probably should have been a goal to St.Arnaud. Charlton can thank their lucky stars there.
They had the string of possession, but they just couldn't do it cleanly, and it
Geez,
could have
that's
been
a
a lot more
shocking
effective.
kick out.
Out to Biff Coughlin. Thinks about what he's going to do. Handballs it.
To his brother, is it?
Yeah, it might be his brother.
That's a goal. No, it's not.
No, not quite.
They're bombarding the goal, St.Arnaud here. Charlton under severe pressure. Yeah, Charlton have not responded at all. St.Arnaud have lifted a cog, and the Navy Blues are struggling a bit at the moment. 7-6, 48. 5-7, 37. That's 11-point difference in St.Arnaud's favour. And we'd be 8 or 10 minutes into the third quarter.
Yeah.
Probably a bit more, maybe. Look at that. Straight down his
to
throat.
Bloomer.
As you can hear from the crowd behind us, they're probably not that happy
And
with the way
goes
Charlton
short.
are moving the ball.
Goes short into Nathan Coughlin, who'll take his time and line up for St.Arnaud's fourth goal of the quarter.
Usually not a bad kick either, is he? They're both not bad kicks, the Coughlin boys.
Both Coughlins have been pretty effective so far.
This would be a very, very handy lead.
Goes for a kick.
That's a great goal.
And he loves it again. Saints are right up and about in this third quarter.
8-6, 5-7 Charlton is what has been a disastrous start for Charlton, but a great start for St.Arnaud to this third term.
But the lovely thing about watching these Coughlin boys go about it, once they kick it, you know straight away
What they've kicked.
if they've got it or not.
Yeah.
They're just
usually
up and about.
Seen them for a few years now, and they'd you don't give them an opportunity around goal because usually you pay. Charlton no run at all at the moment, but I suppose Wells has given them first use of the ball again.
Straight to Vasolo. Vasolo chucks it forward to Needs. Needs can't grab it. Cooper's in there. And we're looking at a ball up there.
We have not got one set of forwards this quarter. Not one. Not one.
Ball throws it up. Goodrich. As usual, Wells gets the tap out.
Smashes it forward.
Ben Walkley, that's all St.Arnaud here. Number 4.
Ben Batters.
Is it? And that's another
Ben Batters,
goal.
a lovely goal. St.Arnaud are up and about here.
They're on fire. Charlton want to do something shortly, or this game will be over before they know what struck them.
Lovely punch out by Wells into McNamee and straight on to Batters, who he's not really a prolific goal scorer, but he's a true workhorse for the St.Arnaud midfield, and he kicks a lovely goal. St.Arnaud are really in the box seat here in the third quarter.
That's a 23-point lead now.
Who knows? They might call it the Premiership quarter for a reason.
Yeah, that's probably right. As you can notice, I'm probably fairly quiet now because not much is happening in the Charlton front. Here they go
straight
again.
down to McNamee. They're really dominating these centre clearances here, St.Arnaud.
Reece Thompson takes a saving mark. 23 points. This is dire straits for Charlton at the moment. Ben Walkley takes it, kicks it long, out in front of Vigas. Vigas has got the front position, but he hasn't got much help here. Aaron Walkley, coach, goes for home and misses. Would have been a quick reply, and Charlton needed that.
Yeah,
5-8, 38.
They definitely need something out of these next couple of minutes anyway.
No, that's for sure. 9-6-60.
St. Arnaud's going to rely on the foot of Vasolo to kick it out.
Yeah.
Probably looking at kicking it towards the big man in Wells. He's been dominant this whole game. Why not kick it to him again? And that he does. Wells taps it out towards the boundary, towards McIntyre, and McIntyre just can't get to it.
Out of bounds on Charlton's sort of half-forward flank, between the half-forward flank and centre wing. But it's been all St. Arnaud this quarter. Charlton have not had a look in.
Once again, Wells gets a lovely leap in and taps it down, but it's all Charlton.
That's out of bounds again. Out and the outer side. Bit of pace has gone off the game, but just in the last couple of minutes. But Charlton trying to stem the very heavy flow. Ben Walklade, he'll go long. Down forward, anyone there? Korakides over the back, plays on. And I think he's got that one.
He's got it.
Well, that's pretty important goal.
That's a very important goal for Charlton.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's probably the biggest understatement we've made today, I think. Charlton go to 6-8 and St. Arnaud to 9-6. So it sort of keeps them within range if they could get the next one game back on. But, geez, St. Arnaud travelling quite nicely at this moment. 16 minutes gone into this third term, which has been all St. Arnaud. 4 goals to them, 1 to Charlton. And that tells the story. Here we are back in the centre again. Wells again, as usual. Ben Walklade, who's had a bit of an influence in the last 5 minutes. Here we are trying to
McIntyre. Ambrose McIntyre just chips it forward to a contest. Mulqueeney's probably got this. Thompson Good knocks him over, grabs the ball, and he's off to Bloomer. Bloomer trying to find some players to run with him. Ben Batters, I think it was, kicks it forwards to Needs.
Spoiled by Reece Thompson. He picks it up, but he's tackled by about 10 blokes.
And we'll see a ball up.
Might have only been 2, but we'll call it 10. And we'll see a ball up. 16 or 17 minutes gone in this third term. All St. Arnaud. Reece Thompson again. Kicks. No, it was Daniel Tees with the long sleeves over there. Be warm enough in the long sleeves today, you would think.
Definitely. Umpire throws it in. Wells once again down towards.
Zane Sullivan's got it. Quick handball to Joe McLean. He's caught. Back to Sullivan. Out to someone with long sleeves. And that's it.
Luke Cunningham.
McQueen, and that's a shit handball.
Cuts it off. And turns
kicks
it straight over.
down to Daniel Tees. Daniel Tees on the high. He's been called to play on. Just kicks it to... Oh, that's not a bad kick, actually.
It's a lovely kick in the middle of the ground.
To Rogan, whose possession lets him down sometimes, and it does again on this occasion.
Cunningham cuts it off. Can't handball it to
Vigus to Rogan. Rogan out to Sam O'Connor. Not a great handball, but he's off and gone. He goes for a pass to Korakides.
It's a lovely kick.
Was a lovely kick. There's a bit of... couple of ordinary disposals out here on the wing, but Charlton made up with it. And Korakides, a fairly important kick. And we've got Calvin Baird wandering around in front of us there. Calvin. Korakides comes in.
And it's on the line. It's been touched. Well done by Dyke, Durwood.
Geez, he's only kicked that about 35 metres. He's pretty poor effort.
Yeah, he definitely didn't get the full purchase on it.
No, Charlton needed that goal. They
once again, McNamee's taking the kick in.
6-9-9-6.
Out towards Wells.
Who else? He just goes the punch as usual. Walklade grabs it. Comes around, swings around, but McNamee, it's downfield here.
No, it's been out of bounds.
Oh, has it? Yeah. I sort of heard the whistle after he kicked it, and I thought he's still standing on his feet. There shouldn't have been anything there, but the young bloke's coming in to say that's out of bounds. Likely looking young colt comes back, throws it in. We'll use the old Rexy. Spinning.
Wells from the back taps it down still again. And he's even worked his way onto the ground. he's all over the ball here.
He has. I'm not the judge of the best on the ground, but he's been clearly the best player or most influential player on the ground at this point in time. There's no doubt about that. Reece Thompson tries to slap it out of the thing. McNamee again picks it up. Clean hands. St.Arnaud everywhere
out
here.
To the solo. Cunningham's out. He's grabbed the ball. Going long towards Needs again. Oh, Coughlin! Coughlin gets a rise. And he plays on quickly. He's gone out to Justin Cooper. And a lovely mark about 20 metres out. 45 degrees towards St.Arnaud's end.
Justin Cooper, the man with the skunk haircut.
And the pink boots.
Pink boots. But that won't really stop him from kicking a goal, I wouldn't think.
Tell you what, I wouldn't even care what he wears or what sort of haircut, as long as he produces some sort of magic.
Well, he has so far today on a few occasions. He's given St.Arnaud a real little bit of speed around their forward line, which has made a big difference from their second semi-final performance. In he comes. Slide angle. We're right behind this one, and no worries about that one. No worries. Go back to the centre, because that's a goal.
St.Arnaud just can't miss in front of goal. It's just their work around the ground. It's still could have a little bit of work on, but they're finding that link-up man that's really injecting it into their forward line.
Well, they're cutting Charlton to ribbons, really. The Charlton just look rattled every time St.Arnaud go forward. 10-6, 66. 6-9-45.
Approaching about the 22-minute mark of the quarter.
21 points. Kyriakidis misses one's end. There he is again, Wells. Thompson's moved himself onto the ball. Handballs it out to Zane Sullivan. He's got nowhere to go. He's gone.
Yeah, and the umpire's paid it.
That's that big...
he probably got it out in time, but the umpires...
That's that big streak of shit that I saw. I mean, no, misery, I should say, before. But
and
anyway.
Bloomer just chips it forward towards Vasolo.
No one on him.
Vasolo went to play on, but he goes back. Assesses his options and goes long forward towards Needs again. Coughlin flies and takes a great mark.
Geez, I don't know who's on Coughlin, but by shit, he's been taken to the cleaners this quarter. It might be Dean McKay, I think, but usually a fairly reliable defender. But Coughlin has been the most influential player on the ground this quarter by a long way. He was pretty quiet the first two quarters. He might have got a possession here or there, but this quarter he's just absolutely lit the game up. And kicks another one.
And the boys get around it. St.Arnaud are streaming ahead.
11-6 to 6-9. And I'd say any time now the fat lady might come into the commentary box to let it go if another couple of goals, and might be curtains for Charlton.
I tell you what,
they don't look likely at the moment.
I think I'll leave that fat lady stuff up to Rex Hunt, because that's not my forte.
Oh, we'll find it. I'd say there's a few girls around here, so we might be able to find one that'll do it.
Up again.
Shit, that's the first tap he's lost all day, Wells, but St.Arnaud still get first possession. Coughlin nilly again. Taken down there by Kieran Sate. Out to Shane Rogan. Good tackle by...
Holding the ball. How'd he pay that one?
Incorrect disposal, they call it.
Actually, that might have been Elliott.
The old man.
Goes forward.
Oh,
Cooper.
Here he is. This is set up for these blokes.
He's had a ping, but it's gone straight across and we're out of bounds.
Charlton under siege is the word you'd use at the moment. They are in terrible trouble.
Yeah, they really need to hold down and weather the storm here.
Well, they can't weather it for much longer, or they'll be that far behind it won't matter. Vigas grabs the ball. He's been very quiet for the class player that he is. Sam O'Connor grabs it. Gets himself out of trouble, back into trouble, out of trouble again. Over to McLean. Not super quick, but uses it well usually. And that... Oh. Geez, that's...
Could have been holding there, but the umpires turned a blind eye on Cunningham.
That's that big streak of shit that I was talking about. Misery, I should say, talking about before.
Grabs it out and Kirk Luby's away. They've got a string of players out here to kick it to. I think that's Andrew Jesse. taken a couple of bounces
Reece
and gone
Thompson,
forward.
good play. McKay. Different umpire, different end, so a different decision quite obviously, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad. There's 2 half-decent umpires out there. He kicks out the outer side wing. Kyriakides kicks it long. Luke McQuinney marks in front of the big fella there. Plays on quickly. Back to McLean, who's had plenty of it. Charlton sort of trying to stem the flow, but nothing much to kick to. No movement up forward, what to speak of. Danny Wright's got number 15 there right behind him. Plays on quickly. Out to James McGrath. If they go any wider, we'll be out the back of the bloody trotting track. In we come. Up towards forward. Good kick. Bit long. No one over the back. All St. Arnaud, and it runs through for one behind. I think he's even going to take the kick out. He's giving it away.
He's handed it off. McNamee's going to take the kick.
It's the only bloody thing he hasn't done all day as well.
And there's not too much movement out there. You can certainly tell it's getting towards the end of the quarter, but McNamee's a good user of the ball. He goes straight to Wells.
Sam O'Connor knocks it out of his possession. Well done by Boardman, was it? He come in hard. Mick Laffin been unsighted. There's a good tackle from Tees, who's gone forward, and it goes out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. They've shifted Tees up forward to try and inject a bit of bite into that forward line, which has been pretty impotent so far.
They definitely need some sort of injection down there.
3-quarter time. That's all St. Arnaud. That quarter, that's great. That, as you said, Callum, that's the premiership quarter, and that's what St. Arnaud have done exactly. 11-6, 72 to 6-9, 45.
Yeah, St. Arnaud definitely dominated that quarter, and they've set up for the last quarter.
And look, there was no doubt about the best players in that quarter. You didn't have to look very far. Same old man again, Wells in the centre for Silo, and Nick Coughlin up forward, just cut him to ribbons.
Yeah, exactly. Both Coughlin's down there are causing a heap of havoc for Charlton, and even Kirk Luby along those wings. Yeah. Charlton just don't have the answers at this stage, and they really need to lift in this last quarter if they've got any chance at all.
No, look, it's nearly the exact opposite of last game, where Charlton had all the run after half-time, but they had absolutely none in that quarter. And all credit to St. Arnaud because they did all the attacking. Reece Thompson and Joe McLean probably did a good job to try and stem the tide. Aaron Walkley to a lesser extent, but it was just, there's one way to sum up that quarter. That was all St. Arnaud. Righto, players are back into their spots here for the last quarter. St. Arnaud leading comfortably. Charlton kicking to supposedly the scoring end, but that remains to be seen. The way St. Arnaud played that quarter, Charlton will have to pull out something pretty bloody special to get back into this game.
That's exactly right. The scores at 3-quarter time is St. Arnaud 11-6, 72 to Charlton 6-10, 40. So there's a handy 32 point...
46.
46, sorry. I dropped the goal there.
That makes an old bloke feel good when he knows his maths better than a young bloke. Here we go. Start of the last quarter. And Wells again.
Wells just dominating in that ruck. Bloomer tries to get it out, but he's been held by the arm and he can't get a possession.
Charlton to move Kieran Sate onto the ball to try and give us a bit of grunt in there.
Ball goes up again.
McGurk tries hard. Kieran Sate gets it. Straight forward to Sam O'Connor. He's tackled very quickly and strongly.
Out to Tippin Waddy. Kicks it towards his mate Justin Cooper. Cooper very beautiful fast skills. Onto Thompson. Good. Thompson, just an ugly kick.
Yeah, he's only a relation. He couldn't be a brother the way he kicked that. Oh, Jesus
wow.
Christ. This is that good umpire that I've mentioned a bit in that third quarter.
Andrew Jesse gets a free kick for high. apparently.
They should have.
Kicks it high up in the air.
Danny Wright punches, but here it's all St.Arnaud again.
Benny Batters can't get the handball out. Jake Tilley tries to run through but misses the ball completely, and it's a Charlton free kick.
See, that that might go Charlton's way, but there was nothing there. Like, this bloke is bloody terrible. They should have numbers on their back, the umpire, so we can identify this bloke.
The only way
Mel Burge in the seconds was better than this.
The only way we can identify him is because he's tall. And as we say that, Andrew Jesse blocks the kickoff. Wells picks it up.
McKay grabs it, gets out of trouble, gets onto that trusty left foot, drives it long. Charlton and James McGrath drops an absolute bloody sitter. Taps it out in front of him. Battles hard. Still sort of got it. And that same bloke.
Wow.
That same bloke.
Wow.
And as you might be able to hear the background noise there, that they're not that fond of him. He is putrid. But Kyriakides to Kieran Sate to Ben Walklade, kicks long. Joe McGrath at the back. Got one hand to it. McNamee, he's just playing as a loose man, and geez, we've got St.Arnaud everywhere.
Out to Durwood. He has the option to go to Tillig, and he takes him. Tillig plays on towards Jesse, and it's
Dean
straight
McKay.
Down Walklade.
Dean McKay, yeah.
McKay's throat.
Hood. Hey, Hood.
Kyriakides kicks long towards Thompson.
Joe McLean takes a mark, plays on, and goes very, very wide, but Lukey Mulquini not quite that quick.
Takes a dive worthy of cricket if he's a slip
catch. Yeah. Didn't even get a hand to it, went for 4 out of bounds. Charlton's forward pocket. Back in. The only reason Wells didn't get that one because the throw didn't go far enough. Kyriakides, who's battled hard, he's been well tackled, and the ball is nearly out of bounds. No, he's going to ball it up just inside the boundary line. Exactly the same spot, the forward pocket. Plenty of players around the ball here. There'll be no getting out too easy. Wells again.
Wells punches it forward.
Kieran Sate out of bounds again.
Won't
worry St.Arnaud, that's eating away.
What's really good from the St.Arnaud point of view, every time Charlton gets their hand on the ball, there's at least 2 St.Arnaud blokes on him straight away.
Wells again. I won't sort of bag the Charlton ruckman, but we haven't had one all day.
Yeah, makes it hard. Goes out to Tillig. Tillig goes to Needs for one of his rare marks of the day. But
yeah, he's been very, very, very quiet. Matty Winsell, you've got to take your hat off to him. He's done a good job on him.
Yeah, goes to Tiffin Waddy. Or as the St.Arnaud crew know him as Jabba. Goes to the other small man in Tillig. Tillig just goes back, takes his time, just assesses his options.
Told to move it on. And look at that. That's a beautiful kick.
Back to Needs.
He'll have a shot from there. Oh, no, he didn't.
Goes again towards Vassallo, but
McLean cut it off. McKay under severe pressure here. Picked up by McLean. Oh, got a head high there and wasn't the tall bloke. So good decision by the umpire. Geez, that's a pass into a lot of traffic, but it goes to Shane Rogan, to Kieran Sate. That's a up and up and up and straight to McNamee.
McNamee's under that, and he looks to go to Tiffin Waddy again, who should use his pace here. Instead, he kicks towards Jesse.
If that was Coughlin, you'd back him in, but it's not.
Andrew Jesse goes long towards Wells. Wells is streaming in. Just can't take the mark.
Matty Winsell taps it along the ground. St.Arnaud, beautiful pickup.
Out to Coughlin. Goes to his brother. And goes straight to his brother.
That hit the post, I think, did it?
Missed it.
Yes, it
hit
did.
The post.
Shit, my eyesight's good. That stretches the margin. 11-7 to 6-10. Reece Thompson kicks the ball long. James Baird at the back has had a fairly quiet day, but there's a nice car. Anthony Judd's been well held. Handballs to Walklade. They're on the attack here, Charlton, but that's a goal.
That's a lovely goal.
That's from about 70 metres. That's a bloody long goal.
That's nearly Chad Wingard like.
No, that was bloody. That got the A grade bounce there. They're all sort of chasing, and it took a right hand turn. And that's a very badly needed goal to Charlton. 7-10, 52 to 11-7, 73.
They're definitely not out of it, but they've got to keep attacking.
Yeah, that's right. They sort of need to kick the next 3 goals pretty quick to put a bit of fear into St.Arnaud, a bit of panic. But
Yeah.
they're a long way off it yet. But that gives a flicker of hope to the Charlton boys. Oh, that's well done by Andrew McGurk out of the ruck to Kyriakides. Knocks it forward. Mick Laffin being very quiet. Throws it out. They're slipping over. There's Vigas. Jesus, that's going to bring a bit of rain, that one. Made it easy for the St.Arnaud defenders. Out towards Laffin.
Thompson Good just kicks it to himself and toe pokes it forward towards Jesse.
Two St.Arnaud players there. Joe McLean leans a hand to Reece Thompson. Well done, Reece Thompson. Back towards Zane Sullivan, who's been stripped of the ball.
And he's taken
been
off
pinned.
and pinged. Thompson Good has grabbed him before he could go anywhere.
I don't think he knew he was that bloody close. That's a beautiful kick to Needs.
Towards Needs. He has to go to ground there. Handballs it straight back to Tip and Waddy.
And look at that for a kick.
Bit of pace to Biff Coughlin. Tell you what, that pace from Tip and Waddy was pivotal in that stretch of play there.
And then magnificent delivery straight down Coughlin's throat, and he won't miss.
Tell you what, if I'd love that sort of delivery every day of the week if I was a forward.
I don't think too many would disagree with you there. That was he doesn't. He's not throwing the arm in the air
no,
there.
He's
so
not.
So that's not a good sign. We've got a bit of crowd in front of us here where we're sitting. So, but it's through for one behind. That's 11-8 to 7-10. Out to Ben Walkley, the raking left footer, but that's just a nice kick to Jimmy Baird. Nearly bounced off the chest, but he got it back. He goes for the short pass back to Ben Walkley, who don't know if he's got much of a right foot, so he goes back to take his kick. Kicks it long, but there's St.Arnaud there. Beauty! No, yes, he had to pay that.
He's gone straight over Jay Maxime.
Oh, you had to pay that one just on the bloody, just on the looks, wouldn't you?
Oh, it was
Luke McQuinney tackle, gets a handball. We're still trying to get over that big mark. Only a little fellow, Anthony Judd, but that was an absolute specko, and that's to nobody. We got Laffoon. Had a quiet day, but he gets the ball out. Aaron Walkley again. Round the corner. That won't be a goal. Who's underneath it? Kyriakides taps it back towards the goal. Vigas, that's a point.
And Ben Batters goes for the safe option and just runs it through. I'll probably look to McNamee to kick it out just to control the ball a bit and put it back on in St.Arnaud's favour.
McNamee taking his time, but it's time off quite obviously. So, and he comes. Long kick. That is a good kick. Right out towards that Dynamo Wells.
He's taken the mark.
Was a good mark.
He's been electrifying. You just can't beat him in the ruck. You can't beat him around the ground. He's just been magnificent.
He's even all right on the bloody ground as well for a big bloke. Reece Thompson, nearly Charlton's best player now. Grabs it. He's tried to keep him in the game. Geez, that's a shit-house kick, but it's worked out all right. Ben Walkley kicks it very, very long. Joe McGrath gets a mack in the back, but no, let's play on. They haven't been paying them all day, so why would they now? Geez, great work by Anthony Judd, the little...
Oh, that was very high.
He's pulled that one up, reckons it was a little bit high.
No, that
probably
was...
nearly agree with him.
That was pretty terrible by Dyke. Very sloppy.
Yeah, he was closer to the top of his scon than his neck, I'd say, that one. So we'll agree with the umpire on this occasion. But this is another big kick. This would make it under 3 goals. So might just strike a little bit of fear into the St.Arnaud supporters, but a long way to go yet. Geez, he's got hold of that, but it's not straight, though.
Umpire shifts, and that's one behind. Although it wasn't a goal, it does knock it down to about a 21-point lead.
Geez, this is going to be another kick to Charlton. That's gone out without being touched.
Out in the full.
McNamee, was it?
Yes, McNamee. He's just missed everyone.
Judd on the end of that lead there from Luke McQuinney. He's gone for another one, and it's Mark Vigas, who's had a really quiet day. Really classy player, like he was one of Charlton's keys, but he's been well held. They've done a good job, the St. Arnaud back line.
Yeah, Charlton's really lifted in this last quarter. It's good to see from their point of view. St. Arnaud just need to get back on top and
close them down, probably. Yeah.
As I said before, they just need to weather the storm. Umpire
hadn't moved.
Umpire loves it.
Hey, that's the only time today that Wells hasn't got the ball that time. It was only because it was 20 foot over his head. But good goal by Mark Vigas, and that takes Charlton on a little bit closer. They're back to 15 points, so the next goal is probably fairly important majorly important for Charlton, but
yeah,
St. Arnaud need the next one to steady the ship a little bit.
Yeah, so that makes Charlton 8 goals 11 to St. Arnaud 11-8. We've gone about 12 minutes into this last quarter.
Yeah, just the reverse. Both sides have had 19 scoring shots, so they've had their chances. So, yeah, McGurk, that's off the ground. That's probably not a bad bit of play there from the St. Arnaud coach. A long chase.
Jesse just tries to tap it on, but it's gone out of bounds.
Reece Thompson, he's really lifted in this last quarter, him and Ben Walklate.
They're definitely going to be pivotal in Charlton's
chances.
Attack.
Oh, here he is sitting under. Oh, that was fairly well done. He sort of left himself open there. Vigas, that's good play.
Well done by Ben Batters. Just knocks it on to Nick Baldwin.
But Karen Sate, here they go, through the centre to Aaron Walklate. Kicked one from about there before, but there's a good kick. Oh, that's a bit high. That'd have to be a free
he's
kick.
Called it.
Yeah, no, it had to be probably. Probably chopped the arms a little bit. Me or you, Callum, would probably call play on there, but he's found a free kick and he goes short, and Kyra Keaties probably 8 metres closer and directly in front. So yeah, this would make it interesting, this goal.
Yeah, we were talking all St. Arnaud in that third quarter, but it looks like Charlton's really countered that attack, and they're looking to really close the margin here.
Bit more run out of the middle, haven't they? Probably now, Charlton. But
yeah.
He hasn't kicked it yet. Yes, he has.
Yeah,
Shit, the crowd's up and about. As B. Taylor would say, wowee. We've got a game on our hands now. 9-11 Charlton, 11-8 St. Arnaud. Geez, that's really thrown a cat among the pigeons there.
It's definitely going to be a rip snorter of a final term here. It's going to go down to the wire.
St. Arnaud looking to stem the ship a bit. Wells again. Kieran Sate's made a difference since he come in there. He's got it again. Handballs it out. That's well done by the St. Arnaud. Geez, they can't call that for a crowd of going ape droppings here, but Jesus, you've got to actually give them a chance. Vigas out of the centre. Geez, Charlton made a few changes in this last quarter. They're all working. There it is. Judd again. He's had a bit of an influence, but that's good work by St. Arnaud there.
Well done to Cunningham.
Geez, not good work by Aaron Walklate again too, and Stacks on the mill, and we'll have a ball up here. Good job by the St. Arnaud defence then. It come in pretty quick, and then Charlton bottled it up. Geez, this game's lifted a cog. Comes out the back. Kyra Keaties had a big influence. Joe McGrath come from nowhere. Plays on. Reece Thompson. Oh,
McNamee, great spoil there.
Was too.
Towards Thompson, good. Can't pick it up.
Don't deny Thompson. He's hard at it. Judd. Point.
And he loves it.
I like it.
There.
Holy moly!
Here we go.
Donaldson Park's on fire. Holy shit, no one saw this coming.
Oh, definitely not.
If you had said you'd commentate the last quarter on your own, I would nearly agreed with you, because I never saw this. Charlton, we've only 10-11, 71. It's a 73.
It's only 3 points now.
The difference, yeah.
We both said that Charlton were down and out in that third quarter, and they've just found something extra. It's the grand final. You need that something extra to get your team back into it, and they've found it.
There he is, that man again, Wells. By shit, this is a cracking game. Kyra Keaties. Charlton get it out of the centre now, which they couldn't do a quarter ago. Well done, St. Arnaud.
Benny Batters.
Oh, he's got hold of a barrel. Watch out, here's not Judd again. No, going for another screamer. All the Charlton bloke. There's someone out the back here. Charlton have hit the front. This is unbelievable. Unreal scenes at Donaldson Park by Jesus. Wowee.
Tell you what, I don't even know how this has happened.
Charlton just hit the front by 3 points. So 4.5 goals down at three-quarter time. They've just hit the front. Oh, how far into the last quarter, Owen? 16 minutes gone in the last quarter, and Charlton 3 points in front. No one saw this coming. Right, I see, mate. Kyra Keaty's out there, but no.
Out to Vassallo. Vassallo's looked to Tip and Waddy.
A good mark by Danny Wright. They've really lifted Charlton in this last quarter. Out to Kyra Keaty's playing the term of his life. Nowhere to go. Caught. Got a boot to ball. Sam O'Connor, is it? Took a bounce. That's a bit of cheek there. Kicks it long. Judd. James McGrath streaming down here. Tease. He stuffed that up for him, but not to worry. Tease. Oh, beautiful flip. Out to Walkley. Turns around, swing towards goal. Joe McGrath! Oh, he's played it and pushing the back.
Oh, no.
You would not believe that.
Happened there?
Coughlin took one in the previous quarter, exactly the same. But anyway, that's the way it goes.
That's the way the cookie crumbles here. And Dyke takes the kick out towards McNamee. They need a mark here. They can't get it.
And it's out of bounds, is it? Out of bounds, and we're going to throw it in. Geez, the crowd went absolutely ape-droppings then when Joe McGrath took that mark. But I kept my eye on the umpire, and he'd already signalled it, that they were premature ejaculating because it wasn't going to happen. McNamee again.
McNamee out the back.
Geez, this game has got everything, hasn't it? Out there to the
out to Cooper. Cooper needs to do something. Kicks it towards Vassallo. Vassallo can't mark it, but he's paid a push in the back. Vassallo quickly plays under Cooper. Cooper.
Look at this for a kick around the corner. These bloke, Reece Thompson. Handball's out to Danny Wright. Had a good last quarter. Joe McLean takes a very tired-looking mark on the halfback flank. We're about 18 minutes gone, I think, in this last quarter. Jesus. One-handed mark late in the grand final. That's not much good for the nerves of the supporters. A little chip over the top to Danny Wright, who hasn't had much game time. He's come on fresh. That's a long handball. Here they go again. Kyra Keaty takes a bounce. He's gone here.
He's gone. Got him.
Yeah, there was no doubt about it. He didn't see that bloke coming.
He's just taken too long, and Kirk Luby's just come up behind him and
he didn't
taking him to the ground.
No
quick
vision.
to handballs to Wells. Wells goes towards McNamee.
See, there's the same sort of a bit of a nudge.
Can't even grab it. Vassallo picks it up, has a snap, and it's a goal!
St.Arnaud back in front.
St.Arnaud up and about again.
No, they're not. That's a point. We've gone off prematurely again.
It's
no,
a goal.
It is a goal. Oh, about
St.Arnaud back in front. 19 minutes gone.
St.Arnaud. Same nudge out as the other end, so but St.Arnaud fight back. That's their first goal for a while. That's you've got to give them a bit of credit. They've fought back. They look down and out.
Wells down again, but it's
Kyra
straight
Keaty's.
to Charlton.
Ben Walkley. No head on that one. He ducked into it, so good decision by the umpire, and we'll have a ball up straight back in the centre again. Sam O'Connor, third man up. We've only got James Baird looking very tired.
And he's taken, holding the ball.
That was
and St.Arnaud's off here. Nick Baldwin
that was
kicks it to no one.
Straight to Reece Thompson. Handball to Kieran Sate. Back to Reece Thompson. We got nothing down there. Kick it long. Joe McGrath comes out. Dyke.
I think
no
he might
push in the back that time.
Oh, he's allowed
Dyke.
it. There was probably a push in the back, but
nothing wrong with that. Daniel Teese, he's gone.
McNamee picks it up. He's got a bit of time.
St.Arnaud
takes all the time in the world towards Tip and Waddy.
Danny Wright, well done. Knocks it out of bounds.
Tell you what, St.Arnaud really need to lift out of some of these runners if they're going to. They are ahead by 3 points, but
this has had everything. This game. This is an absolute bloody beauty. Even the boundary umpire's getting tired. He couldn't even throw that in very far, but we'll have another throw in at the 21-minute mark. 20-minute mark. of this last quarter. So probably still got another 5 minutes to go yet. So
Oh, there's definitely at least 5 minutes still in this one.
there he is
Wells.
again. Wells, that might be out in the full. No, it's bounced before it went out. So
He started just absolutely thumping him down.
geez, it's just going to come down to heart here, right down to the wire.
And once again, it's been slapped
St.Arnaud
out of
by
bounds.
2 points. One thing there, it sort of didn't have much crowd interest at three-quarter time, but by shit, they're up and about now. Charlton grab the ball, kick it long. James Baird can't get it. Judd Baird goes to hit it. St.Arnaud, people everywhere. He's gone. He's called play on. Well done, McNamee again. He's been a pillar of strength down there, and this is a good
Towards
kick.
Biff Coughlin.
Good punch. Look at that.
Wells kicks it forward, but that's probably out of bounds.
Looked like it's out in the full from here, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Danny Wright's running over. When they run towards the boundary line, they're wanting the kick. He kicks long. Geez, there's no one around Mark Vigas here. He's clear. He's hot now. Goes, measures his options. Out of bounds on the half-forward flank for Charlton. At the 22-minute mark. Not that long left. Probably got another 3 or 4 minutes, but next goal would be pretty crucial, I would think.
I tell you what, the last time these teams were in the grand final, they both lost by a point, so they're really looking to
Well, it's only 2 at the
counteract
moment.
that.
There's a McNamee. Play on's a call. Kicks it long. Who's there?
Coughlin's there.
Geez, they've all gone over. Stacks on the mill. St.Arnaud got it out of here.
Through Tillig, running down the wing, goes to Cooper. Cooper's got time to run.
He could run all the way here.
He sells a bit of candy. Takes a couple of bounces. He is off.
And gone. And what a kick.
And
that might have been the go. That's the sealer.
kicks it to Nick Coughlin. That was absolutely delicious in Bruce McAvaney's eyes.
Yeah, bloody oath. He'd nearly
Well done to Cooper.
He'd be wetting his pants, you would think, Brucey, if he had seen that. That was a magnificent bit of play. They're the sort of these Indigenous boys, they can just win games for you with things magic like that, and he's just done that.
It only takes 1 or 2 players, but that's definitely...
Goal.
Yeah, the umpire says it's enough.
That's a goal. Nah, no doubt about that one. No, there was no doubt about that. That was a goal from where we stood.
Yeah,
there was never any doubt about that.
It swung late. It probably...
It was only the Charlton blokes, Charlton supporters behind us that thought it wasn't. That's a 9-point buffer, and I'd say that fat lady that sort of tried to come in before, she's starting to warm up at the door again.
Yeah, she's definitely getting very close. We're working towards the 24-minute mark here.
24-minute mark. Charlton's chances, they'd have to get it out of the centre and get a goal very quickly. Been a good fight back, but we found a high tackle. All credit to St.Arnaud. They've answered every challenge here today. Answered every challenge. He's kicked to, must have been a very long lead. They're looking for speed here in the pocket. There's McIntyre, is it?
Yeah,
well done.
McIntyre's done well there.
Shit-house kick, yeah. As soon as we praise someone today, they seem to stuff it up, and he has on that occasion. Luke McQuinney, 54 metres out, kicks long. Reece Thompson, no.
Well done to McNamee.
Was too. He
gets out to Ben Batters. Cooper, one-on-one. What can he do here?
Joe McLean might be found for speed there.
Oh, he's done well there, and he's been called for holding.
Got a free kick for holding. We can't really judge on that decision because we can't see from behind the ambulance. So the umpire would have to be right.
Kicks it back to McNamee. Looks to eat up a bit of time now, the Saints.
And I'd say
Harley Durwood's gone back.
13-8 Charlton, 11-12.
Goes long towards Wells.
Oh,
what a magnificent mark.
Kieran Sate got up high, but a bit early, but this man, he's been an absolute ripper.
It's not quite Leo Barry worthy, but it's very important for the Saints.
Here he is again.
Cooper goes forward to Coughlin. Can't grab his hands on it. And he's punching himself for that one. He's very disappointed.
I don't think it'll really matter now. Deep into 25 minutes gone, and St.Arnaud. There's another chance here. Danny Wright's got it. Balled up. There might be ball here. Nah. The big, tall, skinny fella that's made some absolutely ripping decisions today. I don't know what he's doing here. He's
Yeah,
given a free kick to Charlton, so he's pulled out another mystifying one just to
I'm
keep
not
his.
too sure, and by the looks of it, Vasolo's having a bit of trouble getting off the ground.
So, like, he's kept up his form. He's been consistent because we haven't known what he's been doing all day, that bloke. So he's probably watch out. He's fallen over at the crucial.
It might pay off though.
No, it won't. That was good play by St.Arnaud. They've lifted in this last 5 minutes. Really answered
Kicks
the charge.
it back forward. And there it is.
St.Arnaud, the premiers. St.Arnaud 13-8 have defeated Charlton 11-12 in what is a ripping grand final, wouldn't you say, Callum?
Oh, that was an absolute amazing spectacle. With two teams from their last grand final have lost by a point. We've gone not much further there, and St.Arnaud have won their first grand final since 1999.
Fair dinkum, 1999. That's a long drought. Well done to St.Arnaud. They were the better side for all but 20 minutes in that last quarter where Charlton made a great fight back. So, geez, the crowd have... they've got what they paid for today. That was a ripping grand final. That's what you like to see. Doesn't matter who wins. Oh, it does, I suppose, if you're a Charlton or a St.Arnaud person. But that's a ripping game, and all credit to St.Arnaud. And it'll be interesting to see who gets the best player on the ground, because if the Ruckman Wells doesn't, I'll bear my ass in my eyes.
Yeah, but to us it was by far Wells' best on ground. Vasolo played really well. He was everywhere in that first half. He dropped off a little bit, but
Coughlin in the third quarter, they were very good. Like Reece Thompson and Ben Walklade for Charlton, and Judd there in that last quarter. Yeah, but look, all credit to the winners and all credit to Charlton, which is a ripping spectacle. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't ask much more for your money's worth. Great day at Wedderburn. Huge games, lovely cold beer, and a barbecue wafting all over the ground.
So I'd say anyone get your ass to St.Arnaud. You should be able to get a free drink there tonight. If you can't, there's something wrong. They've won the seconds and the seniors, so congratulations to St.Arnaud.
I tell you what, the beers will be flowing in St.Arnaud. It'll be party time all night and for the rest of the weekend.
I'd say it'll probably be party time at Charlton, but for the wrong reasons, I'd say. But anyway, well done, Callum. Congratulations.
Well done. Thank you.
Good on you, mate.
Good stuff, boys. Good stuff. Paid him back. Fucking beautiful. What we wanted to do. All right, let's go.
Umpires today, central umpires, Dean Goodrich, Tony Fenton and John Norton. Grandson of Des Darcy, played Des Darcy to present the Des Darcy medal. This is for the best player on the ground. The Des Darcy medal today has been awarded to St.Arnaud player Nick Coughlin. We just call on Paul Hamilton from the General Manager of Central Victoria Commission to award the AFL Victoria Country Medal. The runner-up best on ground that goes to Luke Wells. We got number 2, Jacob Tillich. Number 3, Nathan Coughlin.
Jacob, well done, my son.
Number 5, Caleb Bloomer.
Well done. Enjoy your premiership.
Number 6, Nick Coughlin. Number 7, the big fellow Wells. Number 8, Nick Baldwin. Number 10, the birthday boy Harley Durwood. Number 13, Gavin Vasolo. Number 15, Adam Tukmudi. Number 18, Matty Good. Number 19, the veteran Daniel Mead. Number 23, Kirk Luby. Number 28, Ambrose McIntyre. Number 33, the live wire, Justin Cooper. Number 44, Robbie Elliott. Number 11, Tom O'Good. Number 17, Lachlan Cunningham. And we got the 3 captains, Benny Betters, Andrew Jesse, and Sam Guy.
done, boys. Well done, lads.
Just call Dennis Wood to come forward, please. Present the cup. Dennis. Sure should be happy about presenting this one.
Enjoy your friend.
Kneel down. Kneel down. Raise it. Yeah! Raise it. Raise it. Alistair, up! Get up! Alistair, get up here! Joey Egan!
James. Ready, one?
Look, firstly, thanks a lot for Charlton. It was obviously a really tough, hard-fought game. I know what it's like to lose in a close encounter, so well done to those guys. Personally, from myself, St.Arnaud Footy Club, it's been a fairly long journey. I think it started with Shane Curlio, Brett Douglas, a lot of these guys, Stewie Egan, Alistair, Dennis has been involved, the Noddings, Griff, there's been a heap of people going, Robbie Williams and co. It's been a long journey. Yoli's been here the whole time, and we couldn't be happier, so well done.
Just before we go, just on behalf of the Footy Club, I'd like to endorse what J-Mac just said. Commiserations, Charlton. You must be going through hell there. Third one in the row, really commiserate the boys. I know you're a proud and strong club and you'll be back stronger than ever next year. Well done, you've had a great season. And J-Mac and Alistair and Stewie and all the committee people, all the players, a lot of hard work, well done. You kept believing, we kept telling you you're good enough, and you've done it. Well done, everybody. And all the supporters, it's for you.
Hey, I'll get a photo with a couple.